The last 2 weeks wasn't good for Drew Pritchard. As a well-known figure in the world of antiques, his life took a sudden and unexpected turn that left fans and followers heartbroken. Today, we delve into the events that led to this staggering tragedy and explore the impact it has had on Drew's life and career. Drew Pritchard's remarkable journey from a young boy with an insatiable curiosity about antiques to becoming a celebrated television personality and a highly regarded expert in the field of architectural salvage is an inspiring tale woven together with threads of passion, dedication, and perseverance. Growing up in the idyllic and picturesque landscapes of North Wales, Drew's formative years were richly marked by a growing appreciation for history, craftsmanship, and the stories that old objects can tell. Surrounded by stunning historical architecture and remnants of the past, he often found himself captivated by the artistry and craftsmanship that characterizes antique pieces. This early fascination laid a strong foundation for what would blossom into a thriving career that would ultimately ascend him to the forefront of public attention and acclaim. From a very young age, Drew exhibited an innate talent for recognizing beauty and value in items that many others might overlook. With an adventurous spirit, he spent countless hours exploring the nooks and crannies of old buildings, antiques shops, and flea markets, unearthing the hidden treasures that history had tucked away in forgotten corners. These excursions not only fueled his passion, but also provided him with invaluable experience in restoration, valuation, and the intricacies of buying and selling antiques. As he diligently honed his skills, Drew began to build a reputation that soon spread throughout the industry. His keen eye for detail and his unparalleled expertise in the world of antiques distinguished him as a rising star in the field of architectural salvage. The culmination of his journey thus far was realized through his notable appearance on the immensely popular television series Salvage Hunters. As he graced the screen, Drew's charisma and undeniable talent captivated audiences across the UK, quickly turning him into a household name. His passion for uncovering hidden gems infused every episode with excitement and anticipation, drawing in viewers who shared in his enthusiasm for discovering forgotten treasure. They were not only charmed by his extensive knowledge, but also inspired by the way he approached each salvage opportunity with eagerness and joy, embodying a true love for the craft and the importance of preserving history. However, in what can only be described as a heartbreaking twist of fate, the heartwarming rise of Drew Pritchard would soon encounter an unforeseen tragedy that would profoundly alter his life's trajectory. This unexpected setback served as a stark reminder of life's unpredictability, forcing him to navigate through challenges that would test his resilience and determination. Despite these hardships, Drew's passion for antiques and architectural salvage remained unwavering, propelling him forward on a renewed mission to celebrate and preserve the rich tapestry of history that each piece has to offer. Through it all, his story stands as a testament to the power of dedication and courage in the face of adversity. While Drew Pritchard's professional life flourished and reached new heights of success, his personal life began to unravel in a deeply poignant way, revealing the hidden struggles that often accompany the glimmering facade of fame. Beneath the surface of his burgeoning career and the excitement of being a household name lay the complexities and challenges of a tumultuous marriage to Rebecca Pritchard. Once brimming with love, laughter, and shared dreams, their relationship gradually deteriorated over time, revealing cracks that were perhaps overlooked amid the chaos of their busy lives. What had started as a partnership built on mutual respect and shared passions slowly became fraught with misunderstandings, growing disagreements, and an emotional distance that neither of them had anticipated. This painful separation marked a significant turning point in Drew's life. Ironically, this personal heartbreak coincided with the increasing pressures of public life, where scrutiny and expectation began to weigh heavily on Drew's shoulders. As a prominent television personality, he was thrust into the spotlight, with cameras capturing not just his professional successes, but also his vulnerabilities. As he juggled the demanding schedule of filming episodes for Salvage Hunters while simultaneously running his thriving business, the emotional toll of his crumbling marriage began to seep into his professional endeavors, creating a complex web of challenges that was difficult to navigate. Friends and colleagues began to note a marked change in Drew's demeanor. The infectious energy and jovial tone that once characterized his charismatic interaction were gradually replaced by moments of quiet introspection and sadness. Those who once reveled in his laughter observed that it was often accompanied by a poignant undercurrent of sorrow. The disconnect between his public persona, one that radiated confidence and enthusiasm, and the private anguish that he was enduring, painted a vivid picture of the silent struggles faced by many individuals who find themselves in the spotlight. This poignant contrast whispered the age-old adage that not all that glitters is gold, reminding us that fame and success can often mask profound personal challenges. As he faced the myriad of emotions stemming from the dissolution of his marriage, Drew found himself caught in a tumultuous battle between maintaining his public image and navigating his private turmoil. The pressures of being a beloved television figure, with fans expecting him to embody a certain charisma and vitality, made it increasingly difficult for him to reconcile his personal struggles with the persona he had created for himself in the public eye. In many ways, Drew's journey illustrates the delicate balance that many face in the duality of personal and professional lives, a balancing act that can become increasingly precarious under the bright glare of public scrutiny. As he continued on his path in the world of antiques and salvage, Drew was not only engaging in a quest to unearth hidden treasures, but was also embarking on a personal journey of healing and self-discovery, one that would ultimately shape his character and influence how he navigated the intertwined complex of fame, love, and loss. As Drew Pritchard navigated the tempestuous landscape of his separation, his relationships with friends, family members, and colleagues underwent a profound shift. The insular nature of fame can sometimes blur the lines between genuine support and opportunism, leaving those caught in the spotlight struggling to discern the authenticity of the people around them. Drew found himself questioning the sincerity of those who had once stood by his side, celebrating his triumphs with unwavering enthusiasm. As the facade of his marriage crumbled, he noticed that friends who had once cheered for his successes began to drift away, and their distance further exacerbated the feeling of isolation that had taken hold of him. In the wake of his personal turmoil, Drew became increasingly disillusioned with the trappings of fame, which seemed to isolate him from genuine human connection. The people he had once considered close friends now seemed to be mere acquaintances, their words laced with superficial platitudes rather than genuine emotional support. This emotional isolation was compounded by the daunting task of rebuilding himself amidst the chaos. Drew's sense of identity had long been inextricably linked to his professional life, and the fragmentation of his personal world left him feeling lost and uncertain about who he was outside of the salvage hunter's persona. The financial implications of his personal life weighed heavily on Drew's mind, casting a shadow over his business operation. As he struggled to come to terms with the dissolution of his marriage and the subsequent loss of his partner's financial support, he found himself grappling with a newfound sense of vulnerability. His business, once a source of pride and financial security, had always been built on his ability to turn antiques and relics into valuable commodities. However, the distraction of his personal woes led to a series of mistakes and misjudgments in his professional dealing, resulting in financial losses that compounded his heartbreak. As Drew's personal and professional lives continued to spiral out of control, the weight of unfulfilled expectations loomed large, casting a stark contrast to the success he had once enjoyed so prominently. The public persona he had cultivated for himself seemed to be crumbling, revealing a fragile individual struggling to maintain a sense of purpose in the face of adversity. The devastating losses he suffered in his business served as a harsh reminder of the transience of success, forcing him to confront the possibility that his carefully constructed world might never be the same again. As Drew confronted the dual challenges of a failing marriage and faltering connections, he was faced with a daunting realization. The trappings of fame and success had not provided the emotional security he had hoped for. Instead, they had only served to heighten his sense of isolation and vulnerability. The unfulfilled expectations that had once fueled his drive for success now seemed like a hollow, empty shell, echoing the fragility of his personal world. In this moment of introspection, Drew was forced to confront the possibility that the real treasure he had been searching for all along might not be found in the antiques and relics he had once prized so highly, but rather in the human connections that truly mattered. Though Drew Pritchard's journey was fraught with despair and trials that often seemed insurmountable, he ultimately discovered a catalyst for change in the unconditional love of his children. As a devoted father, Drew recognized that his decisions and actions had a profound impact on their lives. Their innocence, resilience, and unwavering support anchored him amidst the turbulent emotions swirling around him, reminding him that even in the face of adversity, there was still a reason to strive for happiness. The sight of their bright smiles and playful laughter offered him a glimpse of hope, illuminating the importance of finding joy in life's simplest moments. A pivotal turning point came when Drew began to openly address the challenges he faced, both personally and professionally. He realized that vulnerability, while often perceived as a weakness, could actually serve as a powerful stepping stone to recovery. By acknowledging his struggles and sharing them with those around him, Drew found solace and strength in the connections he forged during this difficult period. Support from friends and newfound self-awareness encouraged him to prioritize his mental health and emotional well-being, allowing him to process his experiences rather than bury them beneath a facade of success. As he reconnected with his roots, Drew rediscovered the passion for salvage work that had initially fueled his career and brought him immense joy. He dove back into the world of antiques and architecture, not merely as a profession, but as a source of inspiration and creative outlet. Through this renewed perspective, he embraced the opportunity to share his journey, its ups and downs, with his audience. He began to reflect on the lessons learned from his experiences, recognizing that his struggles could resonate with others facing their own battles. In his newfound openness, Drew also began leveraging his platform to advocate for mental health awareness, encouraging his followers to embrace vulnerability as a strength rather than a liability. He spoke candidly about the emotional toll of his separation, the challenges of navigating fame, and the importance of healing. Though the scars of his past would remain, they became a testament to the resilience of the human spirit rather than a source of shame. Drew was determined to forge a path forward that honored both his past and his aspirations for the future. Emphasizing healing and transformation, he demonstrated that life's challenges could yield valuable lessons, ultimately leading to a deeper understanding of oneself and a renewed appreciation for love and connection. With each step forward, he continued to inspire others by illustrating that even in the darkest of times, it is possible to rise again, embracing personal growth and the myriad possibilities that life has to offer. Today, Drew Pritchard stands at a significant crossroads in his life, where the dual forces of heartbreak and hope illuminate his path forward. Intricate layers of emotion intertwine as he navigates this transitional phase, reflecting on the ghosts of his past while maintaining a steadfast dedication to carving out a new narrative, one that emphasizes personal growth, authenticity, and deep connections with others. The journey has been far from easy, but with each step, he has chosen to embrace the lessons learned from his struggles, transforming pain into purpose. In confronting the shadows of his former life, Drew feels a newfound sense of liberation. The weight of past mistakes no longer shackles him. Instead, he sees them as opportunities for learning and evolution. With a heart open to renewal, he actively seeks out endeavors that resonate with his core values and passions, whether through artistic collaborations, engaging with like-minded individuals, or exploring fresh avenues in the world of antiquities. Each opportunity he embraces serves as a reminder that life can still be vibrant and fulfilling, even in the wake of profound sorrow. While the scars of his experiences remain, they tell a story of resilience and strength. Drew has come to understand that facing one's demons is not an act of weakness, but rather an empowering choice that allows for true transformation. He no longer shies away from discussing his difficulties, recognizing that vulnerability fosters deeper connections with others. His willingness to be open about his challenges, be it through candid conversations, social media, or public appearances, encourages those navigating similar struggles to acknowledge their own realities and embrace their journeys toward healing. As Drew shares his story, he becomes a beacon of hope for many. His narrative serves as a powerful reminder that heartbreak can cultivate newfound strength, resilience, and clarity. He highlights how each setback, rather than defining one's existence, can serve as a catalyst for growth. Through his experiences, he demonstrates that it is entirely possible to rise above adversity, rebuild one's life, and create a legacy that is meaningful and impactful. In this new chapter of his life, Drew remains fiercely committed to his craft. He approaches his work with a renewed sense of purpose, combining his passion for salvage with a mission to inspire others. By celebrating the beauty of antiques, he emphasizes not only the history and artistry of each piece, but also the stories they carry, the narratives of previous owners, their joys and struggles, and the profound connections that transcend time. Each restored item becomes a symbol of resilience, representing the idea that just as these pieces can be revitalized, so too can the human spirit. Drew's journey further embodies the belief that authenticity is essential for genuine connection. He seeks to cultivate a community where honesty and vulnerability are encouraged, reminding those around him that it is okay to be imperfect. By promoting this message, he inspires others to embrace their uniqueness and find strength in sharing their own stories. Despite the complexities of his journey, Drew remains grounded in gratitude. He recognizes the unwavering support of his children and friends, who have walked alongside him during moments of darkness, cheering him on as he embraces the light. These relationships serve as a source of strength and motivation, reminding him of the beauty and joy that exists in the world, even in turbulent times. As he reflects on his life, Drew acknowledges the depth of human emotions, the interplay of joy and sorrow, hope and despair. He understands that they coexist and shape one's experience, making triumphs more meaningful and struggles more bearable. With each passing day, he embraces the wisdom gained from his trials, committed to sharing these insights with others to promote understanding and empathy. In a world often saturated with curated perfection, Drew Pritchard stands out as a vibrant example of what it means to confront life's challenges with courage and authenticity. He embodies the notion that healing is not linear. It is a winding journey filled with peaks and valleys. Moreover, he illuminates the truth that even amidst profound sorrow, the human spirit possesses an incredible capacity for renewal and reclaiming one's purpose in life. Ultimately, as Drew steps into this new chapter, he remains poised to embrace whatever the future holds. Armed with the wisdom acquired from both triumphs and tribulations, he articulates a hopeful narrative that resonates deeply with others. Drew's journey serves as a powerful reminder that the heart can heal, that hope can flourish even in the bleakest moment, and that by living authentically and courageously, we can inspire not only ourselves, but also those around us to embark on their own paths of discovery and renewal.